This girl, let's call her Henry. She's a bright and curious 16 years old girl. One day, she was going through her father's old desk drawer. She had always been fascinated by her family history, and her father, John, had always been silent about his past. As she goes through the dusty paper and forgotten memories, a peculiar document caught her eyes. It was an online sperm donation profile with her father's name and photo attached. At first, Emily thought it was a joke, a silly mistake, but as she delved into the document, she discovered more profiles, more websites, and more lies. Her father, the man she loved and trusted all the way from her life, had been living a double life. He had fathered many children with multiple women, all under the guise of an anonymous sperm donor. Emily felt like her whole world had been turned upside down, and she couldn't understand why her father would keep such a secret from her and her mother. She couldn't sleep that night, her mind occupied with many questions and emotions. The next day, Emily confronted her father with all the evidence that she had. Surprised, her father confessed everything. He had been a young man struggling with his own identity and purpose. He just graduated from the university and was not sure what to do with his life. He had turned to sperm donor donation as a way to feel important and needed. But as the year went by, he couldn't keep up with the pretense, and the grit had eaten away at him. Emily was torn between anger and sadness. She felt betrayed, but she also saw the pain in the father's eyes. She decided to take a step back and process everything. Little did she know her discovery was only the beginning. Emily became so busy with the internet and was investigating everything about her father. One day, she stumbled upon a forum for donor-conceived children. She immediately reached out to them, and to her surprise, she received responses from several half-siblings she never knew existed. There was a Rachel, a bright and ambitious young woman from California, Jack, a charming and artistic guy from New York, and Sarah, a kind and gentle soul from Texas. They all had the same father, John, and they all had the same questions and emotions. They quickly formed a group to begin communication regularly, sharing their stories and experiences. They formed a bond so quickly, a sense of family they never knew existed. They decided to meet in person, and the reunion was set for a summer weekend in California. The meeting was emotional to say the least. The siblings hugged, cried, laughed together, feeling an instant connection. They spent the weekend sharing stories, memories, and dreams. They discovered they had similar talents, interests, and traits. As the weekend came to a close, the siblings made a covenant to stay in touch and support each other. They knew they had a unique situation, but they also knew they had a family bond from unexpected circumstances. The news of the sperm donor dad spread like wildfire, attracting many media attention. John faced legal consequences for creating multiple online profiles and donating sperm to multiple women, but the siblings stood by him, forgiving him for his mistakes. In the end, the story became one of the redemption and love. The siblings continued to grow closer, forming a new, unconventional family unit. They proved that family is not just about biology, but about bonds we form and the love we share. And Emily, the curious and brave teenager, had uncovered a secret that would change her life forever. She had discovered a new family, a new sense of purpose, and a new appreciation for the complexities of life. This happened in the USA, so shout out to people in the USA.